Martyrs yesterday, tomorrow's heroes, Myth Inc.
Hey guys, and welcome to the Myth Inc. commentary guide on Lady Deathwhisper, Ice Crown Citadel 10-man Heroic. And we'll be going over some of the few things you guys and tips and tricks you guys may need to know to help make this fight progress easier. This fight is a little difficult at first, but once everybody gets to know the mechanics of the fight, it becomes very, very easy. We do 2 heal this fight, and this fight is done with, for us, a Holy Priest and a Resto Shaman. We make our Resto Druid go Boomkin, especially before we didn't have a mage, but we do now. But this fight is definitely doable without a mage if your Boomkin is fast enough on his Cyclone. And as you see here during this part, yes, I am DPSing the ad that's only takes magical damage, but we were a little bit behind there, so we needed to definitely hurry up and, you know, poison damage is, hey, Dagger Rogues, poison damage, boom, help DPS that ad down quicker. Generally, when you do DPS these ads during the phase, you do want to have melee go on the acolytes first, because that curse that almost locks down your abilities out is very, very bad. Also, definitely when you are DPSing the Fanatic, make sure if you have misdirects, make sure you misdirect that tank that's cutting away. Nothing says ouch than you know, a Fanatic's fist in your face. And other than that, this fight doesn't really differ that much from normal. You do want to DPS the shield, make sure you kill the ads, etc, etc. You can be your healer's best friend if you interrupt any of those casts, like you saw I just did there. And yeah, just simple, straightforward, kill the things. Make sure the Dark Martyrdom, if you have deadly boss mods, make sure you know, definitely if you're melee, stay away from that. And your less healing is always better. And then just go back to DPSing the Fanatics. And always, usually on the left side in the 10 mans, you'll always, when one goes Dark Martyrdom and transforms, that one will generally be the ad that is resistant to physical damage. And on the other side, the side we're going to right now, the ad here will generally, if it transforms, if it's not a Fanatic, it will be resistant to magical. So even trade-off. And as you see here, we stopped DPS at, I believe, 3%, 5%, and yeah. And as you can see, one trick we did learn is sheeping melee, especially after a prop paladin, is such a horrible, horrible idea. You definitely want to make sure your boom can cyclone the melee as fast as possible, because those sheeps break, because, you know, everybody does AoE damage. Brett Pallies, Consecrate, etc, etc. And here we're moving on into phase 2. Definitely want to make sure that you tricks the tank. Every time you see 3 stacks of the insignificance, you want to start tricksing the other tank. And the difference between normal and heroic is there is an ad that spawns consistently from the back of the stairs. That's why we take it right here. And also there's going to be constant sheeps or cyclones needed, as you can see right there, which is good. Range does tend to kind of want to spread out a bit for this fight, just because there will be ghosts, and just like Lich King Vile Spirits, they do explode on contact, except these ghosts are a little bit easier, because if they chase you and you run for about 6 seconds, they'll just stop and they'll explode and do no damage. So you definitely, the key to this fight, and the biggest key to this fight, will be to make sure you do not get hit by ghosts. But as you can see, on this attempt, we were actually very, very horrible, although some people did try to stay away from ghosts as best as possible. Ghosts in the melee is especially difficult because sometimes you're just too busy to doing things that you can't tell. So, and you can see right there, our Elemental Shaman Demon just got hit by a ghost and he almost died. So, and as you can see, I did get Curse of Torpor here, which wasn't. There's a ghost here. Let me interrupt myself real quick, and it hit somebody, and oof, that hurt. But yes, I did get the curse. It wasn't cleansed off quick enough, and I do have like no damage for like, if you saw, like for 15 seconds, which was pretty lame sauce. But you know, sometimes stuff happens. And as you see, the ads keep spawning from the back of the room. Off tank generally just picks it up and tries to tank it. And since threat, we only have 2 misdirects, 1 hunter, 1 rogue. Threat is an issue sometimes. And if it is an issue, you do want to just switch over to that ad, burn it down and that should give you enough time to get your threat back down, and you will definitely just go back on the boss. And there you go, easy peasy. So just yeah, that's it. Lady Deathwhisper Heroic 10. Just gotta watch those sheeps and those cyclones, and make sure you don't get exploded by ghosts. Alrighty guys, thank you and good luck.